Hey guys, it's Ariana Moore. Happy New Year's Eve! And today, this is not meant to be a cooking show, but I just wanted to celebrate New Year's Eve with you. Well, New Year 2019 with you. So I have decided to do it the Chinese way by celebrating it with wontons. Woo! So what you want to do is you buy a pack of wonton skins. As you can see, this is a huge pack, but I've used most of it. And because this is not supposed to be a cooking show, so as you can see, my kitchen is not the neatest it needs to be, and I'm not even wearing makeup, right? So this is the no makeup, messy kitchen version of New Year's Eve celebration, Chinese way. So so here we have what I actually bought. You can see the ingredient. It's actually pork mince, and I don't actually just buy mince pork from the store because I believe that there's too much fat in it, and if you're like me, I really don't like that sort of greasy feeling on my tongue when I buy minced meat. So I just bought a normal piece of meat, and then I just get them to mince it for me on the spot. I think it was about a kg. And then I bought 2 bunches of coriander, as you can see the green thing in here, and chopped it up as finely as I could, but I really didn't put too much effort into making this too fine. It's still alright. Remember, it's coriander, not parsley, and not like whatever you call that grows into celery later. It's not that one, it's coriander specifically. This is basically what I use for the ingredients. Really simple ingredients, should be able to find in any household really. So you got white pepper. Any white pepper would do as long as it's sort of like fine. And if you want to see the bits, you can use those grounded black pepper, but in this case I just want to use these ones. Table salt, could be cooking salt if you wanted to. Canola oil, soy sauce, light soy sauce, not dark. Can you see that? It's very light. It's not the dark one, because the dark one is a little bit bitter if you add too much of it, and you would be like trying to add too much of the dark soy sauce flavor into it, whereas the light soy sauce has got this light, tangy complement to whatever you're putting it to. In this case, minced pork and coriander. And this is the secret ingredient here. It's called WangZhiHe, like this, WangZhiHe 料酒. So it's basically a cooking wine that's specific for this, and you really gotta get the one that looks like this exactly, okay? This is another kind of Chinese cooking wine called 花雕酒. Can you see the words here? So if you don't understand Chinese and they all say cooking wine, get the yellow one, don't get the red one, and don't get the one that says 花雕酒. The smell is just different, okay? So like the aroma, and then therefore it flavors the food differently. Oh, one of the other things that I forgot to tell you is what else I added in that mincemeat. I actually add corn flour, like cornstarch, into that. And it's really no set amount when it comes to Chinese cooking how much to add. I know all of you are asking that question, but just put enough, and if you want to, you can always test and retry. So I made some, and then like as you can see here, I made heaps. You maybe just fry one of them up, eat it, and see if that's the taste you want. If it's not salty enough, you add more salt or soy sauce. I added both salt and soy sauce actually, and I actually gave it a really good generous amount of pepper, because these peppers that I have here aren't that spicy. But if you get a different brand that's more spicy, I just want to show you that anybody can do this with like ingredients that you can find anywhere really, except for this one. Actually, I think this cooking wine is the specific one. You might have to head to an Asian store if you don't live in an Asian country to be able to find that. I find that a lot more people from China use this one. And then I've got a little teaspoon here. So it's not the massive tablespoons, it's just a little teaspoon. I probably get about half the teaspoon worth, and in a little bit of a bowl. That's my thumb, just so you know so you can compare how big that is. So like 1.5 times, but my hands are not that big. Okay, so then we pick that up. And there's a couple ways you can do this. I'll demonstrate a few ways. The way that I really like, because it's really crispy, is, okay, so hang on. So before we do that, like imagine I'm just gonna put it into a triangle, right? Okay, so first timers, you probably want to do this, but don't really have to actually. So take that, put it in the middle, and then you just want to dip water into that cup. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, dip water into that cup. Make sure you wash your hands, or else someone's gonna get a tummy ache later. Okay, so I just put it on one side. I think that's enough, and then I just want to squeeze it out and press it together, and that's it. It's that easy. The other way you can wrap this is if you take the same amount, put it, okay, so put that in there. You still do the same thing. Wet the triangle, put it together, and then now if you want to use it for like soups and stuff, you can do it a couple ways. Some people just do it a little bit, but I like to wrap it more like a dumpling. So I'll probably wet the back as well in that case. Whatever you want to stick together, you wet, hey, because that's like what acts as the glue. Okay, so I just wrinkled it in. Can you see that? And then like if I flip to the other side, it sort of looks like this. And then you squish it. That's it. So now it looks like what the Chinese people call a golden nugget, 元宝, and it just stands by itself. And then so that's really handy in the format like this. You can chuck it into wonton soups, or you can deep fry. Up to you. Or you can eat steamed, really. It's up to you. For these ones are meant to be like super crunchy, and you just bite it. Okay, so I have my little bit of wonton skin here. Can you see that? And then I'm just going to chuck it in there. Can you see that it's not doing much in the pan right now? So it's not ready. It's just getting completely soaked. And we'll be back when it's ready, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so here you go. It's still not as hot as I would like, but can you see now that most of the wonton has actually bubbled up? It's not that darker yellow. It's now a bit of a lighter yellow with lots of little bubbles inside. That's when you know it's ready to use, right? So I'll just put that in. Can you hear that little fizzle? Yeah, so this little fizzle is what you want to hear when you put that in. So if you put it in too early, it's alright, just leave it there. It'll heat up. But for later ones, for best results, you want to make it big. And then I'm actually going to turn the heat down a little bit. So you do want to give it time for the pork inside to cook. Yeah. I love these. Yum. And hopefully I'm going to show you what to do and not to do. So what I don't want you to end up with is something like this. I want you to get something like this. And you can see I was too busy watching marketing videos on YouTube just now. That's why I have my computer at my kitchen table. So I failed that one. And also, just for novelty, I'll put this in as well. That's that one. I'll put these in. You can put them down like that or flat, it's up to you. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna add water to it anyway. Now that I'm looking at it and not like distracted, I can afford to turn the heat up a little bit more. And what you want is also a cover, like a wok cover. I have a silicone and glass one, which I'll show you in a little bit, because you're gonna have to need it. So the thing that I was talking about before about not putting the meat too thick is because, as you can see, once you put it in, it expands. And then the next thing you know, like all these sides and stuff will start getting burnt first. Or even like this little bit in the middle here before it actually is ready to be eaten. So now I'm going to turn the heat a bit higher. You don't have to, but I'm just trying to speed this up. And I'm going to take some water. It's best if you actually use water that's been boiled already, like boiling temperature, so that you don't cool anything down, but it's been a while. So what I'll do now is I'll add water to it. Because I know the meat in there is still not cooking, so it's still sort of raw. So anyway, I put a little bit, not enough to submerge it, probably just enough to coat the pan a bit. And I want to use the steam action that it has there. I want to cover that. Okay, in a minute, you can hear the sizzle. I'm just taking the cover off. And now I'm going to flip it onto the other side. And I'm just going to let the water evaporate. Sometimes after it evaporates, you might need a little bit more oil so that it doesn't get stuck to the pan. What I want to do now is to flip it and then cover it again so that it gets cooked. Because if you don't cover it, it's going to cook the side that's in touch with the pan, but it's not going to cook the other side because there's no steam helping it. And if you're doing this at home, please turn the range hood on. I had to turn on just a while for a few seconds there. Okay, so it's been about 30 seconds because my heat is a bit high. Can you hear that? It's really sizzling now. And everything the parents already told you about not putting water into oil, well, I'm breaking the rules here. After it sort of dries out, you will get a little bit, it will stick a little bit. Oh, look, can you see that? This tells me that I need to turn the fire down. Yeah, and there you have it. That's how you make wontons. They're yummy and crispy, and if you get the butcher to mince it for you, you don't even need to do that yourself. And there you have it. Yummy, crispy, fried wontons. Happy New Year, guys! Oh, so crispy. It's crispy and like you get the steamed soft effect as well. So if you have people, sorry for talking as I'm eating. So if you have people who like the steamed version, and you get people who like the crunchy version, so this is like the perfect combination because it's both. Oh yeah. See how it's completely cooked? Oh, good. Want some? So I hope you like that. I hope that helps, and I hope that you will also try it out. You don't have to try it out for New Year if you just missed it, but you can try it out for Chinese New Year, which is in another month or so. So all the best, and I hope that 2019 is going to be prosperous and successful, inspirational, and hope that you gain great momentum for you this year. Take care. Be great. Nothing else pays.